Hello, and welcome to my very first Modern Horizons draft. So we're going to have to look through some of these cards, see what they do. Masticore, or the lesser one. Persist. As an additional cost, discard a card. Interesting. It's definitely one I would play. When this leaves, get a tiny creature back. I'm not aware of all of the synergies in this set, but we'll get there. Like, how good is the vampire deck? I don't know. I guess changelings are vampires, so that's interesting. Is there any good removal spell here? Prohibit is interesting. I'm going to take Cordial Vampire. At least it gives us somewhat of a plan. Another rare is missing. Zombie, yeah, I think it's mostly going to be changelings for this Cordial Vampire. Attacking creatures you control get +1/+0. That's aggressive. Tranquil Thicket is a cycling land. I like it. Wall of Blossoms. These cycling lands should be in high demand. I'll definitely take the best cards over it. Yeah, I guess. I thought it was coming out next week. Well, I thought it was coming out last week. Then I thought it was coming out next week. Now I have no idea. But I'm pretty sure it's in stores this weekend somehow. Frog Beast. I better read what this does. Draw a card. And then this is a 5/5 Vigilance with Threshold. Some of these old abilities I remember, some not so much. Do we have... Let's see, this is not a changeling. This one is a changeling. Gain 5 life. Reach thing. Yeah, when any other creature dies, your changelings get bigger. That is interesting. That is super interesting. Twisted Reflection can team up to kill something. But I'm gonna grab this changeling. Maybe we'll go into that. Icehide Golem. I think there's a snow-covered angel in every pack, or a snow-covered land in every pack. That's what I think. Answered Prayers. Oh, the art is so cool in some of these sets. Whenever a creature enters, this thing becomes an angel. That's interesting. Flicker, Mana War. And then a 1/1 Flying Vigilance Angel. Why they have a 1/1 Angel, I don't know. I have no idea. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Well, I'll take Mana War here. If black is not open, then I guess we just can't do that. Flickering. Flickering's probably some kind of real strategy. Settle Beyond Reality is good. Fountain of Ichor becomes a bit of a ramp thing and becomes a dinosaur. That's cool. Cave of Temptation is going to filter into land you might need and then cashes in later for some counters on a creature. I like that. Sure. Exclude. Very nice. That's incredible here. That might mean we go into blue-green. Mana War combos nicely with Exclude. Choking Tethers, just tap a creature, cycle. Eye Kite. Look at this. Look at these eyes. +2/+0 as long as you've drawn a bunch of cards. Cool, I guess. No changelings here. When this creature... You may exploit a creature. Interesting. Zombie bird. I'm gonna go with Eye Kite here. When in doubt, take the cheaper thing. Oh, hello, Talisman of Curiosity. That ramps us up to some good stuff, potentially. When you cycle it, target creature gains flying until end of turn. Windcaller Aven. That's gotta be a good one. Rebound. A lot of power and toughness here. Yeah, the herd is good. Totem Armor, Scuttling Sliver. Tough one. I'm gonna go for the Aven. Maybe there's some kind of cycling thing. And cycling is quite good with the Eye Kites. Oh, maybe it's really good with the Eye Kites. If we just have cantrips and Eye Kites, that's a ton of damage. Prohibit coming back, yeah. Gotta build around what you have. Replicate. Huh. 5 mana, mill 8. I suppose that's a thing. If you do, draw a card. Yeah, Excavating Anurid. This is another way at 5 mana we just play it and draw our second card for the turn. Enchanted creature doesn't untap during its controller's untap step. Yeah, I don't know how good the ice thing is, but I guess it's fine. Reflection comes back, that's a good sign. I will take Snow-Covered Island, just because it's free. Ooh, another one! Oh, yes. Okay, great. Now we can play these Ice-Hide things. Actually, I'll take Tethers. I really want to focus on this drawing 2 cards in a turn for these Eye Kites. Look at these silly things. Look at them! Target creature becomes a crawl worm. Overload, all creatures you control become crawl worms. Fair enough. Nether Spirit. If it's the only creature in your graveyard, it comes back. Nice for a 2/2. It's fine. Bellowing Elk. Trample an Indestructible. If a creature came in this turn, this thing's Trample an Indestructible. Okay. Alright. Keep playing creatures. Whoa. This is 2 for reach for 3 mana. Also, I really like Reign of Revelation. Draw 3 cards, then discard a card at instant speed. That's insane. Is that not insane? Chiller Pillar. There's my boy. There's the Chiller Pillar. Oh dear. Oh goodness. Untap this to get a 1/1 counter on it. Counter target spell for 3. Which one? Oh, the Reign of Revelation. Yeah. Yes, it does, because it really is just drawing 3 cards. You don't have to discard one of the cards you drew. You can discard anything. Spell Snuff. Chiller Pillar is pretty cool, but so is this Farmstead Gleaner. But I'm going to grab Spell Snuff. I think we'll want that. Whoa. Future Sight. And Factor Fiction. I guess Reign of Revelation is not quite as good as Factor Fiction, but it's close. And Future Sight can just win games. I think we take Future Sight here. They get to see what's coming, but my favorite, Spore Frog. I love Spore Frog. Arkham's Astrolab. Draw cards, Snow-Covered Plains, Marasa. Scour all possibilities. Scry 2, then draw a card. Spore Frog. I do like me a Spore Frog. But I'm going to take Scour. I don't know. Could also see taking Mother Bear. To get some more 2-drops down. Yeah, let's do that. Eye Kite. Let's just take a lot of Eye Kites. Spring Bloom Druid is a nice one. What's that card? You sacrifice a land and get 2. Harrow? Harrow is good. Gross Tusker is fine, but Eye Kite number 3. I want as many Eye Kites as possible. This is the Eye Kite deck. Whenever it becomes blocked, you may return it to its hand. It's okay. Mongoose. Untap a Snow permanent. Mongoose might be okay. I don't know how quickly we really fill our graveyard. I'll just grab another Choking Tethers. Chiller Pillar. Ah! Saddled Rhyme Stag. I think we want this Snow Elk. I don't know why it's snow, but Moonblade Shinobi is another good one, especially with all of these little dudes. I'll take the stag. Yes! This is the best card in the set. Frostwalla, get in my deck. I knew I was going to be the green deck the whole time. Power toughness 6/4, overload, all of your creatures become that big. And then Talisman of Curiosity. Not sure we need the Talisman. It does ramp us up to a few good things, though. Scale up. Forget Scale Up, let's do Talisman. Gain 3 life. Oh, it does add mana of any color. That's better than I thought. I don't know. More Choking Tethers. Cankrix, what does this do? Ah, it's a mill card. Yeah, whatever. Spore Frog is back. Scry 2, then draw a card. Flashback for 5. Yeah, Spore Frog. We've got my 2 favorite cards in here, Frostwalla and Spore Frog. Bellowing Elk is fine. Mostly a creature deck anyway, so super aggressive. Aggressive, but with a little bit of control. Splice onto instant or sorcery. Just draw a card. Crypt Rats. Huh. X mana to each creature and each player. Nice. First Slivers chosen. Flash a Planeswalker into play. I don't think the rares of this set are going to be worth much. I could check. Behemoth, Twin Silk Spider. No, it's not worth much. Don't know what to take here. Just a couple random creatures. Whatever. Evergreen. Everdream, rather. This enters Scry 2. That's interesting. And then another Windcaller Aven. Yeah, that's what I want. What is this guy? Number of cards you've drawn this turn. Huh. I don't think we'll have the fixing for it, but that's an interesting card in a deck like this. Merit Lage's Slumber. 10 or more snow permanents? No thanks. It doesn't even let you manipulate the counters on it, so it's just a weird one. Kite number 4. Mist Syndicate Naga Ninjutsu. Create a token. Create a token that's a copy of it. Sure. I love cards like that. I also like Anerophage. But the Naga is something we can reliably make happen. Lonely Sandbar is great. This is too easy. I think this will be a very easy draft for us. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Changeling doesn't really help us. Frostwalla. You can come. Good old Frostwalla. The Kite deck. Rebuild. I don't want a second Spore Frog, it's just not that good. Dash. A green dash card. Whoa! Phantasmal Form. Draw a card. You need to have creatures in play to make this work. Yeah. It would be good. Oh, we get another crack at it. Yeah, maybe I'll grab that. Seems like a decent trick. Choking Tethers number 8. Snow-covered Forest. That's going to help out our Frostwalla. Good deal. Tornado. Pretty good. Or another snow-covered forest. We don't need all of these snow-covered things. Maybe we need to kill a flyer. Phantom Ninja. Another one we don't really need right now. Gotta make some cuts. Twisted Reflection. Future Sight's a funny one. You may play the top card. See, Future Sight's not good with all this cycling. Yeah, Changeling was back when I thought we were going to be some kind of vampire deck. Not true anymore. Talisman will probably be doing stuff that doesn't involve talismans. Rebuild. Okay. That's 24. Yeah, we probably... So we have 2 cycling lands, but a ton of cycling spells. So I think we'll be okay to go down to a low number of lands. Maybe an 8/8 deck, including the spell land. Look at how beautiful that is. Not black, we're not white. We're not snow-covered swamps. Mother Bear is fine. Stag's a 4/4 for 2. Dash helps it out. Target creature you control gets +1/+1 until end of turn. What an attacker, that's great. Just 3 powered Toughness of Haste coming out there. A couple counter spells, Frostwalla for good measure. Twin Silk Spider could be a cut. Phantasmal Form. Instant speed. The nice part about this is the Kites become 5 power flyers with the phantasmal form. Right? As long as you've drawn 2 or more cards this turn. We could also take out Spore Frog, put in Frostwalla. We gotta put in our Frostwalla. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. 1 million Choking Tethers. Spell Snuff, Exclude. Okay, I know exactly how I'm building this. We're gonna go 7/6 plus this thing plus the sandbar in the thicket, and then zoop, get those out of there, zoop those in there, and maybe it's right. Maybe we can go down 1 more. One more card. Forest for Island. 7. That doesn't leave a ton of green. But a lot of our cyclers are in blue, so. So there's that. Yeah. Let's cut Spore Frog and put in another land. I kind of want Future Sight too. Can't have it all, but maybe we can have Future Sight. Spore Frog's more of a sideboard option. I should probably run it. In this unsure format, I should just be playing the cards that are going to win the late game. Cut 1 Choking Tethers. Sucks to lose a Choking Tethers, to be sure. But gotta cut a blue card for a blue card. And that makes a lot of sense. If we're considering Cave of Temptation as a spell, this really is more like a 16 land deck with 2 lands that cycle anyway. Quite powerful. A potent cycling deck indeed. Would you like to play first? Yes, let's get that tempo. Let's do it. Okay. Keep. There's a chance. Opponent mulligans to 6. I'm going to wait before deciding to cycle this or not. Probably I just shouldn't cycle it. My big flyer. Angel Dash. Don't have a blocker. Don't do it. No. Oh, phew. Alright, they lose. We're gonna ninjutsu on them. Look at this thing. It's too good. 1 bottom, 1 top. An unblocked attacker. Ninjutsu! Here we go. Hiya! Now there's more of me. That's pretty insane for a common too. Oh wait. Not so much a common. Watcher for tomorrow. Hideaway. enters the battlefield tapped, hiding away one of the top 4. And when it leaves the battlefield, they get to draw that. Cool. And we're gonna make 2 more copies of this? What a ridiculous card. At this point, we just hold up counter magic. I mean, if this works, that's good enough. This is so stupid. Oh no. Nah. I don't want you to do that. I want more. I want more. Yeah, they're like, shoot, 4. I could have dealt with 2, but not 4. Definitely not 4. Return all artifacts. That doesn't seem to be any good. Can't pay the entwine cost, so that's not good. We don't know that they have flyers. They probably do. But even flyers can be tapped by choking tethers. Okay, this hand. This hand should be workable. We can even cycle the Avon if it comes to it. Eventually. Because there's no real downside to the cave. I mean, the only downside is it only taps for colorless super easily. Alright, so let's get in the 4/4. It's a bear with no downside. The downside is that it's only not ridiculous some of the time. We can dash this thing into play. Dash it all. Snow-covered forest. Angel Dash. Don't exclude it. Blech. Fine. I guess it's not the worst thing that could be excluded there. See what they get to do now. We've been drawing well. We've drawn the island, which is most of the way there to this Avon. We can curve 4, 5, 6. See if they let us do this. Those first main creatures, because of your... That's another drawback, I guess. It makes you play a bit differently. They must have some bounce spell here? Double burn spell? Who knows? Maybe they just have a card draw spell? God help them if they have absolutely nothing here. Fact or fiction? Quakefoot Cyclops. Target creature can't block this turn. Surprising one to see out of their deck because we haven't seen any aggression. Pondering Mage. Pondering Mage is cool. It's not gonna be good enough. I mean, we're getting an 8 this turn. We can sacrifice a land and draw a card. It makes Windcaller Avon a bit slower to come out, so maybe we just don't do that. It's tempting though, isn't it? Huh. Phantasmal Form. No, this turn we just get an 8. I will sacrifice a land here. Is this deck beatable? We haven't even played our best card, which is the Eye Kite, named because its eyes are 3 times bigger than the next biggest eye on a bird. No Ikite in this hand either. What, we only have a Frostwalla? Ooh. This... Well, we do have Windcaller Aven, so it's even more reason to keep this. Reasonable hand. But it's not as ridiculous as it could be. I think I will go ahead and cycle the Aven. It's just so early, and there are better things we can draw this turn. Get 2 cracks at our 2-drop here. Generally, I like to hold these powerful things and only cycle them if there's not much of a better option. But yeah, we just barely hit this Mother Bear because we drew 1 card deeper. The counter magic you have to watch out for seems to be 3 mana, although there is the 2 mana card that counters a 2-drop. And Kickers is a 4 mana card that counters a 4-drop. Two snow mana. Fountain of Ichor. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Frostwalla, here you go. It's your time to shine, buddy. Show those dinosaurs who's boss. We even have our snow mana. Obviously a snow-covered forest. What a lazy snow-covered forest. The sky is all one color. The trees are just cones. I mean, they put enough effort in so you know it's skillful, but that's all you can really say for it. What is this thing? 1/1 counter on all their new creatures. I could attack into it, but I could also Phantasmal Form here. They have some mana up. This is a tough one to be sure. Let's see what happens. We'll come in for the attacks. Pump them up. It doesn't remove their ability to become sweet, so do that. They go to 10. Yes! Snow-covered lands have to be picks. It just depends on what cards you have. We only have 2 cards that care about them. Or do you mean the shapes there are picks? Like, they're just picks jutting out of the ground. Yeah, I mean... Oh, yes, I understand your question. Yes, you have to pick the snow-covered lands. They were like wastes. You can't go over to the bin and grab 10 of them and put them in your deck. Otherwise, there'd be no reason not to play snow-covered lands. I don't think there's anything that punishes them, like snow-covered land walk or something. Maybe we should have saved that last bit. Oh, Frostwalla. What are you doing? What do you like? We can save Future Sight for now. We keep having this Anurid at the same time as the Windcaller Aven. Awkward. It's a 4/4, to be sure. Kind of want to sacrifice a land. Let's attack first. I want to see what they do. in response to this Frostwalla. Pretty much if they do anything, I'll pump it. Okay. What do you suppose that means? They have their own pump for the ninja? Hopefully not a permanent thing. They could flash in a creature and trade with it. Giant growth? +2/+2. Well, I'll tell you. We can cycle that. Tap up to 4 target creatures or tap a creature. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. You got our Frostwalla. Are you happy? I'm not particularly happy, but I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy now. Then, on their turn, we can tap down the Phantom Ninja. Go on, tap it down. Tap that ninja. Because part of this is, if we survive, we're going to get infinite value out of Future Sight. Infinite value. Or maybe they just counter Future Sight. Never know. Let's see if that resolves. If that resolves, I'm feeling pretty good about this game. Frostwalla. Frostwalla's fine. Don't want to attack into this Fountain of Ichor. Could have been early to run that out when we could have played Kite that turn. See if they come in for 3. 3's not a ton. It is a ton of mana though, so if they're holding up Fountain, they don't have much else to do. Oh, Mana War. Yes, please. I'm not going to need too much green, so let's run out Mana War. Cycling is awkward for with Future Sight. It both helps it and hurts it. If it's in your hand, it helps dig further. Is this counter magic of some kind? Prohibit. Prohibit. Counter Mana War. That gives us an attacker here. And I'm happy to take advantage of that. Oh. Okay. Goodbye, creature of theirs. And hello, Frostwalla? It's a lot of mana to use that. Yeah, let's play Frostwalla and hold up its pump. That makes Fountain of Ichor a card that can't attack into this. Stop on our upkeep. Stopping on your upkeep is something to keep in mind with Future Sight in play. We can't block that. Because if you didn't want to cast it last turn at instant speed, you might want to cast it this turn. You won't really get the chance. Oh, I'm fine drawing it. Kite, Mother Bear, Anurid. How much mana do we have this turn? I don't know, but one thing we can do is try to draw land by getting Kite into play. There. Good top deck. Alright. Frostwalla, go. Look at this happy fellow. You are just such a happy dude, aren't you? Who's a good lizard? That's right. Bite that planeswalker. Yep, I'll pump it. Get pumped. If they want to bounce it or something, it's not too bad for me. Okay, take a bunch. If they take 4 here, then 2 Eye-Kites are lethal next turn. I imagine I'll just tap down the Phantom Ninja. This coming turn. They sure are waiting to the last possible moment. What? That's too late for that thing. What does that do? I don't know. Maybe they just messed it up. That's all I can think of. They didn't mean to not block. Oh well. Choking Tethers is great, by the way. Future Sight has already drawn us a couple cards, so I'm not complaining about that either. On our opponent's turn. Oh, actually, we can pump up these Eye-Kites on their turn with our second draw here from the Sandbar, or the Aven. It's my turn? Okay. Alright. We can cast this with dash from the top. That's cute. Island. Cycle Sandbar. It's all cyclical, you see. And get in there. We have lots and lots of lethal creatures. Any 2 creatures are lethal. They'll tap down all of them. They're going to use their own Choking Tethers here. Or just very preemptively animate their fountain. Cool. So, if they deal with a flyer, they can block the Ambusher and only take 7. But they have to deal with these Eye-Kites or they're done. They're done for. Bant something. Bant Dinosaurs. Bant Dinosaur deck. How do you beat a Bant Dinosaur deck? With a Spore Frog. We didn't see an abundance of flyers. Blue-white, I mean, those are the colors of flyers, but I wouldn't want to risk Choking Tethers not having a target. Like if we turn Choking Tethers into a Plummet with cycling, sure, at least we can cycle it, but what about this hand? Yeah, sure. If we can draw blue, that'll really help us with this Naga, but there's no guarantee we'll get in for free anyway. Come on, one more chance to draw blue, because the Naga's so much easier to get off the Eye-Kite. This card's the real deal. Play this card. If you get it. That's my assessment here. Come on, Island. Oh, one time, Island. For once in your life, be an island. That's okay. It's not like we're doing nothing here. We just don't have the best possible draw. Little eye kite. Each of its eyes is larger than its brain. Oh no. What? I guess if they have nothing better to do. But they don't have a snow permanent. So this turn it will untap. Not to mention, come on blue. Oh no. If we got blue here, it would have been over. Add 1 mana of any color, but we need 1 more land. Frostwalla. Tell you what. I'm gonna attack with it. That is super greedy, but they obviously didn't already have the snow permanent, and it's much more likely they draw a non-snow land. Don't do it. It's super greedy because this is the creature above all that we would like to return with the Naga, because that'll shed Winter's Rest. If anyone should be resting, it should be this Frostwalla. Getting all excited around here. Go back and sleep in the igloo. Cool. Here we go. Zoom zoom. Pump up Frostwalla, because Frostwalla's a big lizard. Yes, you are. Ninjutsu. Hoi. Had enough yet? They're like, let me read this card in detail to see how screwed I am. Very. Take 8. That's about half your life. And we have 8 power and toughness of creatures in play. Or at least 8 power. Plus pumps, plus tricks. There they go. 1 turn late on the snow-covered island. Feels bad. Farmstead Gleaner. It's a cute card. It'd be even better if it came into play tapped, but no luck there. What we can do, blessedly, is Manowar the Gleaner back. So they waste another turn here. And then trade one of our Nagas with this thing. 7. In a different world, we would want to kill the better creature, but in this world we want to keep them constrained on mana. And Eye Kite is just too easy to cast. They're like, alright, I'm done with this. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah, this hand is okay. It's not good, but it's essentially a 4-land hand, because Tranquil Thicket is amazing. This is the oh no, this is the land that looks exactly like an Arbor Dryad Arbor from the Vault version of it. This is the one. It's too bad they didn't print Dryad Arbor in the set with this art. Or maybe it is in the set, I don't actually know. Probably not. Angel Dash. Elf Berserker. That just doesn't mesh well with me. In what the heck is this? It's an anthem for zombies or goblins. Probably zombies. These are Amonkhet zombies. They're black-white. Oh well. We'll get to sort of keep pace with them here and then choke the life out of them. That's what I like doing. Oh dear. Should we get Eye Kite? Yeah, probably we just get Eye Kite into play. We need another blue instead of all this green. Another target creature you control gets +1/+1. It doesn't even have to pump a fellow attacker. Any other creature you control. Well, any creature you control, including itself. Zombie. Indestructible. Fortunately, a lot of our creatures avoid combat altogether. Holy synergy. Etchings of the Chosen. All right, they're chosen. Okay. Shoot. We get it. So a lot of eggs in one basket. Pretty much they're just they're glorified 1/1 counters. I really want to draw this blue. Call me crazy. Gross. It's not the worst. Call me crazy. Next turn would have been really good if we didn't do this. That's okay. That's okay, I suppose. We drew 2 forests, right? Because we started with... No, we drew 1 forest. Why is this so painful? I'm doing like 6 damage a turn. They're doing 4 damage a turn, yet they're still ahead of us. Farmstead Gleaner. They can keep untapping it. That's kind of funny. At least it's not a zombie. Oh, it will be a zombie pretty soon. Soon enough. 8. But we'll have a blocker here. I'm happy enough sacrificing a forest. And then we'll just win next turn. Pump this guy up. Unless their last card is very good. Oh, they're gonna block it! What? 7, 8, 9. They need like an answer to this and a 2 power pump for 3 mana. Endling? What the heck? Alright, Phantasmal Form should win it. That'll do 8 in the air. Endling? They're really stretching for names. It's like they can get away with coming up with a bad creature name as long as it resembles something they've done in the past. Persist, forget it. I think we just win, right? Menace, Death Touch, Undying, but not flying. Here we go! GG. It's only 6, but wait. That will be our second card we've drawn this turn. Hiya! It's nice to have a variety of threats. Like, usually 3 tier 1 things is worse than 2 tier 1 things in a tier 2 thing. Well, 3 of the same tier 1 thing. It varies, of course, but like, I think Choking Tethers is better and more important for the deck than Phantasmal Form, but having 1 Phantasmal Form is better than the 4th Choking Tethers. I mean, I guess that's obvious with the idea of diminishing returns and all that. We didn't plan for very many artifacts. We don't have anything that fights artifacts. Keep it. Not much interaction here, but at least we have some of our reliable old creatures. Carrion Feeder's a good one. Aha! The most snow-covered land. Look at all that snow. There's no trees in this picture, just blocks of ice in the shape of spikes. Gross. It's a race then. I feel behind. Maybe because I am. I can sacrifice that. Persistence and Carrion Feeder is such a good combo. Hello, Enlightening Tutor. How are you doing? Yes. My first draft is a Modern Horizons draft, but I'm picking it up quick. It seems to be that to play interesting creatures like this, you have to have a bunch of lands to turn sideways. And that's what I want to do. Play creatures like this. That's why I picked up Magic this week. Of course I did. Look at this. Perfection. That card's way too good. I like it a lot. I like it too much. Oh no. How many counters does this thing get? Just 1. Why didn't they do it? They've got a 4 mana thing here, or a 3 mana thing. They did that after damage. Doesn't seem like the best time to do it, but I'm not here to judge. I'm here to attack with Frostwalla. That's why I'm here. Kite. This is not going to be fast enough. We can do 10 next turn. But we're taking 7, and we won't have enough blockers. It's too bad we don't have any interaction. We're taking 9 this turn. They can still untap the Gleaner. Thing can't block. That puts a counter on it. I don't understand. What's going on? I'll take it. I mean, anything I block this turn, I can just block next turn. We need Choking Tethers. But short of Choking Tethers, We need them to mess up. Okay. We can attack with one of these. Jump block with everything else. Including our poor Frostwalla. Sadness. I could have been more aggressive earlier in, like, preventing damage. I could have blocked an early carrion feeder. Hey MT, how's it going? Glad I'm up a game here. Oh, what is my record? My record is 2-0. If I were them, I would attack with everything. Pretty sure. I mean, we're at 2, so we can't make great blocks here. We can protect our Frostwalla. What does that do? Back from staff training. Cool. Which creature do we want to survive? Frostwalla or Kite? How did the recent sealed go? Not super well. 1 and 3, worst I've done in a while. I think my deck had powerful cards, but it didn't have any glue to get it together. What is the best possible draw? The best possible draw is Choking Tethers, I think. In which case we want to save our Frostwalla. How go the games? We have won every game we've played, and we're about to lose our first game. So we've won 5 games in a row, and we're about to be 5-1. What the heck is this thing? Alright, here we go. Choking Tethers off the top, as I predicted. Defender can attack as though it did not have Defender. All I can tell you is this. Our opponent might forget to attack. I don't want them to know about Future Sight. I forget if we played it last game. I honestly just forget. And they're forgetting to attack with Wall. Doesn't seem right. What are they doing? What? Oh, another Anthem. That was one advantage of not playing Future Sight. We're not dead this turn. Silly. Okay, let's bounce your hard work Gleaner. And then maybe they'll decide they don't want to attack into our open mana again. Delaying the inevitable here. I mean, they just kill us whenever they want. But they don't know that. Oh, are they going to give everything -2, -2? Pretend I have something. Oh, we can just pretend, can't we? Does 2 damage to us. Gross. How did they get away with all that? I'll tell you how. We had Future Sight in our deck instead of Choking Tethers. Not anymore. Not by a long shot. This time we're putting choking tethers back in. Copy number 4. Against an opponent with only anthems. In a world of only anthems. Choke your opponent to death. With tethers. Okay, let's just cycle Thicket to thicken our deck. No turn 1 zombie. They're so far behind. More choking tethers. Tempo. Do you know what tempo is? No! We lost our tempo. We lost all of our tempo. For each swamp you control, 1 swamp. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Why didn't they just play a creature? They should have played a creature. Please play a creature. There you go, Crypt Rats. Perfect. They can do X for 0, but I don't think they're going to do that. And I don't mind bouncing Mana War if it comes to killing their 3-drop. Yeah, against that thing, you just want to be at higher life than your opponent. Okay, Crypt Rats is back. Each creature and each player. It doesn't do very much now. If anything. But let's get down an Excavating Anurid and just hold off on this Windcaller Aven for a bit. So the way we do this is all of this and sacrifice an island, because technically we need the double green. Maybe they'll just activate this for 4 here. Not the worst thing in the world. No, they're not going to do it. They could block the Anurid and then activate it for 2. Still not great. Still not the best thing in the world. Oh well, I don't know. We'll figure it out eventually, I'm sure. What? Convoke. Destroy target creature. Mob. Hey, that's not nice. That's not very nice. Mother Bear, what do you have to say about that? Just hold up Exclude here for some massive creature. You're a massive creature. Get out of my skies. That's the flyer we need to bring in. Kite. The problem is if we keep playing 2-drop creatures, things don't get that much better than us. But what we can do this turn is cycle Choking Tethers to tap down Putrid Goblin. And maybe draw something bigger, or... Mist Syndicate Naga! That's very bad against Crypt Rats. Tell you that right now. So, I think what we want to do here is convince them to use Crypt Rats and wipe the board. And then we can... I don't know. Then we can go nuts. Yeah, the reason they're attacking here is so they can wipe the board. I'll take the 2 damage. I'll take it. I'll take it. But as soon as we get rid of this Crypt Rats, Mist Syndicate Naga. Remember that name. Yeah. Because it's coming. Maybe that was just a bad trade all around. But hello. A bunch of bears. Mother bears. Don't want to see 1-for-1 removal here. Don't do it. Another mob. Okay. Alright. Alright. So, Mother Bear, I guess. Not the best thing to Mist Syndicate into, but still pretty good. Ah, it would have been nice to return that other thing. The bears, they're in play. No more Crypt Rats, please. This is an uncommon, thank goodness. If that was common, you'd be seeing a lot more Crypt Rats. Not every minigame in Magic is as good as every other. What just happened? They did play another Crypt Rats. They unearthed it. Oh no. Oh, come on. This should have been easy, but it's not. This is stupid. Death Touch Menace Undying. Stupid game, come on. No cards left in their hand, so maybe, just maybe, we have a chance. Let's do Reign of Revelation right now. Discard a card. Damage. Choking Tethers, Spell Snuff. Bellowing Elk. We've already used 1 Choking Tethers. I don't know what to discard. If you have 5 or less life, draw a card. Not the Aven. Maybe a Choking Tethers, but I feel like Choking Tethers is going to win us this game. Maybe Mist Syndicate Naga on this board. Let's just do Bellowing Elk. It looks silly. It doesn't seem great, but whatever. And then on their turn, we'll use Choking Tethers to tap Endling. Talisman of Hierarchy, sure. 1 damage to you. There's a common artifact that's just better than this by millions of times. It taps for any color, and it has upside. It like turns into a monster. Oh wait, this is 2 mana. Yeah, this is really good. Never mind. Don't listen to me. That other one I'm thinking about is 3 mana, and that's a huge difference. Literally chess. Cool. Lonely sandbar. Alright. Okay. Bears in. Do your stuff. Come on, bears. I really need you to kill crypt rats. I know you can. I know you can kill crypt rats here. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it already. I don't see a reason not to cycle this now. Okay. We can choking tethers the endling again, I suppose. Wall of 1,000 cuts. Defender flying. I don't want that, actually. I don't want that to resolve. You're gonna have to use this crypt rats. Yep. Use the ability, yeah. Frostwalla! We did it! We're alive! We survived. I kite. Okay, Frostwalla. I'm gonna need you. Wait. Get in there, bears. Come on, you silly bears. And the more they use crypt rats for, the worse it is for them. Oh, perfect. Okay, great. Great. Now, it's time. Thank goodness that doesn't get lifelink. It's time, but what is it time for exactly? I think it's time to try to win here, which means getting 2 flyers in play. And then we can ninjutsu on the I-Kite if we don't find a way to draw a card, and that'll be 7. Oh, this game. Oh, this Crypt Rat minigame. They have doubles of everything, don't they? And they're giving up. Yes! Undefeated. Undefeatable. That's what they call me.